Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right, so here's the thing. Not a lot of people know this, but Doctor Doom is like my favorite Marvel villain, right?
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man's like my favorite hero. Doctor Doom is my favorite villain, right? So I was very overjoyed and grateful that this friggin' Doctor Doom script that they had by Noah Hawley, right,
Yeah.
is dead in the water and done. And I'm going to tell you why I'm happy about this. One, Doctor Doom cannot be by himself
No.
without Reed Richards. Like,
Exactly.
Reed Richards is so intricately tied to his origin
Exactly.
that he needs to be in the Fantastic Four movie, okay? Or even if he's not the villain, he appears in there, and you get to see like a comic book what happens to him.
Yeah.
And then he's the villain of 2 or 3, right?
Like in a flashback with
a build up. Like you could put him in a little thing as a build up for another villain, right? But
yeah.
You cannot do a movie about Doctor Doom without him being in school with Reed Richards.
No, because they're tied at the hip. I'm sorry.
Right. Without his experimenting blowing up in his face, causing damage, and then him going to the mountains with the monks, and they make his face even worse by molding it.
Oh God, yeah. That's still thinking about that. Still makes me hurt.
Right. So like they are so that's so tied together. He can't be Doctor Doom without him screwing up and blaming Richards, but Richards is smarter. Like we're just telling him, oh. So, you cannot do that. But these people that they write these scripts, they don't get it. And they're like, I'm so upset.
You think they were trying to spin it off from the god-awful last Fantastic Waste?
But, I mean, look, that's the whole thing, my take with Fantastic Four. Now, I do have to say, I reviewed this, Fantastic Four 13.
Yeah, I saw that. That was an awesome-looking cover and a thumbnail.
This was the battle, finally, with the Immortal Hulk versus the Thing. Excellently done. Dan Slott knocked it out of the park. That's what I was waiting for. The first time ever, spoilers, first time ever that the Thing beat the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna say I loved it, and then I love
how they redact things later on, because I still remember there was a comic book about I guess it was back in the 70s. Where anytime the Hulk was around, it would counteract the cosmic rays, which turned Ben Grimm into the Thing, and he'd always revert back. And there was that one time when he didn't revert back, so he had to have an exoskeleton created of him that resembled himself in Thing.
Well, in this case, once a year he could become Ben Grimm for a week, and because he just got married, they were on their honeymoon, and he had like a watch that said he was going to become Ben Grimm, and then they were going to try to make a baby so that they could start a family. And what happened was the puppet master was given this crazy clay by Dr. Doom, because Dr. Doom was mad at him. He's like, "Go screw with these mothers," right? So the puppet master controlled the Hulk, but the Hulk didn't care. The Hulk knew that he was being controlled, but he always likes to beat up the Thing. So he's like, all right. So the thing was that when the Thing beat him, he turned human and he was unconscious for a week, right? The Hulk, because it was such a powerful punch, knocked the Hulk out. It also destroyed the clay, right? The Hulk went to the puppet master in the prison. And, of course, because he controlled him. So while he was enjoying fighting the Thing, he was not happy that he was controlled. So he did something only the Immortal Hulk would do. Because, again, the Immortal Hulk is kind of like dark and evil a little bit.
Yeah.
So he broke his freaking hands and mangled his hands so he could never make a sculpt again.
Oh, damn.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm not done. Just in case you could use your feet."
Oh, shit.
So the thing is, when Ben Grimm and his wife finds out that her father is going to be like a mangled, crippled wreck, that may cause another like battle down the road, maybe with the Hulk thing. But it's he doesn't. We've seen the Hulk, like the Immortal Hulk personality. They call him the Devil Hulk. Kill people. He doesn't care. Like he'll freaking kill you, like flat out. And it's just so dark and a horror. Like he's just destroying this guy, this bald guy that's like this little guy, like this twig. He grabs him up and the hands are like this, and all like, and I'm not done. And it's like, what? And it's like he's gonna be like, he's gonna make him so where he's a puppet, where he can't do anything. He can't. He just, he's gonna be, and that's just horror. I mean, that's insane. But you know what though? I got to tell you, they got you talking about it. They got you. He got me talking about how that was great, that issue. Now I was upset the last issue because I'm like, you're promoting the fight. Where's the fight? It just ended, But this I would have did. I would have went to a signing for it. Like, oh yeah, hell yeah! If you sign this is great. So this is again his run on Fantastic Four has been, there's been a few little things that whatever, but other than that, they've been excellent. So I'm happy with his Fantastic Four run. So now, if only we can have a movie that they do right.
Yes. But they're going to probably wait till Phase 4 or 5 before they even do anything with 4. Now, granted, I could see them in a Marvel movie introduce these characters, hint these characters, let's say in a post or mid-credit scene.
Right.
Because there is talk about an Asian individual or of descent that they're looking into, but the problem is they don't know if this is for Shang-Chi. They don't know if this is for Namor or who this is for. But that was the last word is they were looking for somebody of somewhere around the Asian descent.
Yeah, Shang-Chi, that's going to be an interesting thing.
Yeah, that's like I said, and it was somebody named. What they name him? I want to say David or Daniel or Ben or something like that. That's the only thing they're releasing. They gave out some they're looking for somebody and they're just using that sort of that code name, like they do with Doctor Who. They called everything Torchwood.
Yeah.
So nobody would know.
So just looking for this right now. All right. So we heard about the Guardians of the Galaxy script, that it is gonna get a rewrite from James Gunn. Again, he's gotta finish Suicide Squad for the Guardians. So he can't keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
He's probably not. He's probably had both scripts with him, or he's got the sections that he wanted to rewrite with him on the set of either movie, on the set of Suicide Squad. So that way, when he gets a break from doing this, he just goes, okay.
I'll be happy when he's done with Suicide Squad. Because I really I don't care about the Suicide Squad. I mean, I'll see because he did it. But I'm really interested in his work for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Finishing it up with Guardians and then... Yeah.
Now...
you can pretty much go to Marvel and go, hey, Marvel, remember when you fired me for no reason? Boop.
Yeah. Now, we heard that Loki, our Loki, the real Loki, is going to return in Love and Thunder. I knew that was happening.
Yeah. I mean,
Idris Elba is making a play that he wants to be in the Thor movie, that Hemendell didn't die. He's alive. And he wants to be in the Thor movie. So that might happen because it's Idris Elba. Why not? Really? So we have a developing story with Doctor Strange that I'm not going to cover tonight because I have to research it a little bit before we go on the air and talk about it. Something big, but besides that, Carl Urban, who if you've seen him in The Boys, did an excellent job.
Yes.
He's really hoping that Quentin Tarantino's Star Trek gets made because he's keeping that whole cast to do his movie. Now, I'm going to tell you I heard a rumor, just a rumor, guys, don't go crazy. I heard a rumor that Quentin Tarantino's Star Trek movie has to do with the
Prime Universe.
It is the Prime Universe, but it has to do with the what's the thing? City on the Edge of Forever.
Okay.
You know the portal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to do some type of thing like Days of Future Past.
Nice.
We're going to have an older William Shatner as Kirk. Christopher Pine, of course, is the young. But this is not going to be connected to the other Star Treks. This is going to be, even though it's the same actors, it's going to be Prime Universe cast. And, they're going to have to get a new Chekhov.
Yeah.
We lost Anton. Yeah, right. So there's going to be a new...
I wonder if they could pull the guy who played Chekhov from the Star Trek Continues cast. Because the guy who plays, I think, Sulu, he's been in several movies.
See, the thing is, if they do that, then people are going to think that Star Trek Continues is actual, real.
Yeah.
Like, connected. And they don't want to admit that, I don't think, because they don't want to make that canon. So, because that's a whole other thing.
That's the only other way they can do it. Because, like I said, the guy who played Sulu, he played him in a few of the Star Trek movies. I know that.
So, what else do I say? What do you call it? Aladdin 2 is probably going to happen.
Yeah.
We know that. Because they made so much damn money. Why wouldn't they want to make another Aladdin? Of course
I think they've got an extra lamp somewhere around. Once they've used up 3 wishes from one, it's like, here, give us more money on that in our movie. Okay, yeah. Do it again.
Now I heard a rumor that Howard the Duck is going to be in Guardians.
Right? Yes, I heard that too. It's coming to the streaming service, and I thought, yes. And what?
No, not streaming. No, I said Guardians. No.
Or on somebody else's cast, but they said it.
No, I said Howard the Duck from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Not streaming service.
Oh, okay. But I heard that he was supposed to be.
He might have something for the streaming service, but I heard he's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah, probably an animated Howard the Duck. I think they were planning the streaming service. What else did I want to say?
They said it would be funny if him doing nods towards the 80s film.
Oh, you imagine? That would be funny.
Oh, God.
That would be hysterical. I didn't know that Kevin Feige worked on the Blade movies.
News to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kevin Feige.
Yeah, it's Feige.
Feige. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I'm wondering what they're going to do with that. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. I will be reviewing more comic books tomorrow and more podcasts tomorrow. Scott, you're going to be around tomorrow, right? So
I'll be around tomorrow.
We're going to do some casts early. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now. Oh, wait a minute. No.